Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back today at the Estadio de Luz. We haven't shown this so far. We also haven't shown these two teams today. Napoli against Atletico Madrid. Now, a lot of people have requested Napoli. They made some big signings in the summer. And a couple of people as well, Atletico Madrid. So decided to put them together. The Italian side against the Spanish side. So here we go. Let's get this game underway. Now I have changed the camera to long. I actually kind of like this camera more than wide. It's a little bit more panned in. You can't see as much of the fill, but you still get to see, you know, the players around you. But you can see the detail now and how much better this game really does look compared to consoles. It's a shame that, you know, they can't produce this level because it looks stunning. It really does. It's a bit of good play there, but he can't keep it on. Now I'm using the latest patch that came out, 1.01. First time really playing with it. They said the responsiveness has been tweaked, but for me it still feels about the same as it did. But maybe a few more games we'll be able to tell more. I think you would really be able to tell if the responsiveness was, for me, how it should be. It's a great ball inside. Higuain trying to beat his man. Here comes Hamsik, all on his own. There's a chance. Parried away. Didn't quite hit it with enough conviction. It's on his left foot, you see here. Too near the goalie. Chance for the corner. Hamsik will whip this one in. Always whip it towards the near post for some reason. Need to give it a little bit more welly. David Villa, of course, moved from Barcelona in the summer. Big signing for Atletico Madrid after, of course, they lost Falcao, who went to Monaco for an unbelievable amount of money. He was their main goal scorer last season, no doubt. Koke finds Villa. Wanfram. Koke. He's out wide. The difference this year, though, graphically as well, is, you know, this is me playing with no modes, nothing. Last year, you really had to add extra features to the game to make it look, well, basically like this. And this is default this year. So you can only imagine, once the creators get their hands on the patches and start playing around with it, just how good this game can look. Now, obviously on PC as well, probably going to, you know, make some refinements to the gameplay. So, if you want the ultimate football experience this year, there really is only one way to go. It will be on PC, because it's just unlimited, the amount of things that can be done. I mean, sometimes you feel that maybe Konami should hire some of the community to do some of the work, because they do such a great job. Oh, well played, Higuain! I mean, sorry, Berami! I thought it was Higuain, but it wasn't. It's Berami. It's 1-0. And he did all the work for himself. I do like the celebrations as well. You know, a bit of emotion this year. Something that has been lacking. But you can see here, Napoli took a little deflection. Takes a heavy touch there. Berami sees the opening. And then bang, great little finish across the face of the keeper. Makes it 1-0. Now, people have asked me as well if I'm going to be doing a review on the PES 2014. I don't know. I feel that doing reviews, you've got to put an awful lot of time and work into playing the game. I don't really have that much time to spend at the moment to sit down and play PES. I wish I did, but college is giving me a good spanking at the moment. You know, and then I'll have to dive into Master League and play the hell out of that, and then become a legend and everything else. And, you know, I'm not a huge online guy anyway. I'd rather play offline, to be honest with you. It just suits me better. I feel it's more of a realistic experience than when you play someone online. Sometimes they're trying to abuse, or most of the time they're trying to abuse the, as much as they can. But I mean, early impressions, if I was to give PES 2014 maybe a rating, and this is only after playing a handful of games of the full game. Oh, wait a minute, here's David Villa looking, lovely bit of play, ball's whipped in, Albiol. This year, if PES 2013 for me was around, I don't know, a 7.5 overall, this year probably would be around an 8.5. Only because it's lacking features. Gameplay-wise, it's around a 9, to be honest with you, but it still needs some refinements. It still needs to be tweaked. The AI sometimes has a brain, and sometimes they just almost fall asleep. The responsiveness, as we've said multiple times, isn't quite there. And this is me just nitpicking. I'm finding faults with the game, because if you want to get a better product next year, you have to tell the developers, you have to say, look, this is good, this is bad, this needs to be fixed. Because, the positives of this game, the pace is spot on. The physicality is there this year. The animations look great. The graphics are great. There's a bucket load of positives, but there's also some negatives. And you have to take the good with the bad. Well, let me know in the comments, what do you guys feel once you get the full game? Of course, it does release today in Europe. It doesn't release till next Tuesday, I believe, in the USA. Or the Americas. Well, let me know how you feel. And what would you score it this year compared to last year? Anyway, back to the action. We are 38 minutes in, 1-0 up. Here's Calhoun. Side towards Hamsik. Flicked on towards Higuain. Back towards Calhoun. Higuain. Oh, lovely bit of play. He's going to be offside, but it was a nice move either way. You really can play that type of football, and it's satisfying to play it. It really is, once you get some nice intricate 1-2s going. The off-the-ball movement is great. You have to be sure to hit L1 if you want to make that play and make that run, because otherwise, of course, you won't. Oh, here's a chance. Oh, I was going to say it is, but Higuain will latch onto it. Higuain, parried away. And it is in. Inler is there. Napoli grabbed the second. And it's a great finish to a great first half. Once again, the passing was great. Took a deflection here. Fell right towards Higuain. Decent stop. And then Inler just kind of takes a real heavy touch, but manages to force it in. Keeper really couldn't do much there. That's all he could do. Defenders just weren't awake. Now, I really do want to get some Premiership teams out there. I love to play Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, of course, but they're not licensed. The kits don't look anything like they should, and I want to wait till they're out. It should be out, hopefully, you would feel, some point this weekend, and then I can give you guys some real great matches. We'll start, of course, game of the week once again once all the transfers have been made. There isn't a, some of the transfers are done and some aren't. I'm not sure when. It's almost like they kind of stop updating them, I would have to say, around the beginning of August maybe, or middle of August. Anyway, half time, 2-0. So far, so good. .45 minutes to play. Felipe finds Adrian. I also like the ability as well this year of you use the right stick now to jostle players off the ball. Real smart decision to add that. Because you have to do it yourself. It's not just all about stats. If you want to win the ball and you want to push someone off the ball, you're going to have to give them a good barge out of the way. Balami, scorer of the first goal, who got the ball rolling. Hamsik lays it out wide. Maggio cuts back. It's a good challenge. Out for a throw. Albiol. Of course, Napoli picked up 3 players from Real Madrid. Albiol, Higuain and Callejon. 3 good players as well. Zuniga, lovely little step over, but that was a poor decision from him. Inside, Barami. He's looked lively today. Higuain. Sorry, Hamsik. I keep saying Higuain because his name looks the same. Higuain. I tried to curl it and then realised that was never going to happen. Zuniga. Insignia. Now wide towards Hamsik. Chance to whip it in. Couldn't do it. Does seem though home and away this year is going to play, or does play, an even bigger role than it ever has done before. Whenever I'm at home, I'm getting a lot more chances. There's no doubt about it. You can see we're really starting to push. But when I've been playing away, and it happened in the Copa Libertadores when I was playing earlier, I was struggling. The home team was having more possession. The fans were getting behind them, and that's how it should be. When you play in the real world, Manchester United against City, and when Man United are Old Trafford, they play totally different than when they're playing at the Etihad Stadium. Because when you've got 70,000 people behind you, of course you're going to play that little bit better. Miranda knocking it out of bounds. Hamsik will take the throw. Barami has seen Callejon on his own. He's not quite going to get there. Felipe. Trying to find some support. Suarez. Turin finding Villa, but never going to get there. Inla. Barami. A heavy touch from him. See right there, I pressed R2 when... If you do that, you take a gamble of losing possession. That should be a foul. Referees still, I'm not happy with the refs, to be honest with you. Still don't give the decisions that should be a foul. Something that Konami have struggled with for some reason over the years. Refereeing, the programming is just right there. Once again, the AI standing around. Needs to be sorted. Callejon. Maggio. Real Albiol finds Inlet. Barami. Lovely feet by him. Overruns it though. Lost possession again. A little bit all over the place. Suarez looking to come forward. That's a poor ball. We're going to start again here. Maggio. Villa comes across. Inlet. Barami. Once again, I did it again. It's an old habit from PES 2013 that used to work all the time. Not this year. Here's Juan Fran. Looking to whip that one in towards the back post. Maggio gets up. Here is Hamsik. Oh, what's a chance. Lovely ball over towards Callejon. Will he get there? He does so. It is Callejon. Tries to chip it over Cortés. A great save. Quick counter there. Napoli have some pace up front this year, no doubt. Here's Villa. Someone needs to make a challenge because that's a good challenge. Albiol used to playing against him or with him. Insignia. Higuain looking to chip that one over towards Callejon. Lovely pass. Does really well. Great little bit of feet. It is Callejon parried away. Probably shouldn't have shot from there. It's a little bit out of his range. There's a strike deflected. Napoli continue to press. Atletico Madrid have found it difficult today. Juan Fran. Good challenge, out for a throw. Vitos leads up the line, but Suarez is there. Atletico Madrid biding their time, whipping that one in. That should be all day. Well, I thought it was in. Oh, how's he missed that? I thought Reina was coming out. He didn't. Oh, David Villa should have scored. And that would have put him back in the game. Now, one thing quickly before we end this video, I forgot about this. If you use the left and right buttons, you can see here, the little line in the radar, you can actually push the back line back this year, which is a great added feature, I thought. I didn't even know about this until I was playing around with them. And every time you're defending, that's what you can do. If you want to push the back line up, you just use the left button or right directional button, and they will push you forward or backwards. So if I wanted to push them up right now, I could push real or high line. Not always a wise decision, but we'll play around with that and get used to that more and more. So if you're late in a game like now and you want to play real defensive, you can push them back more. Anyway, there's the full-time whistle here. It has finished Napoli 2, Atletico Madrid 0. You can see the shot count. Atletico Madrid, don't think they realised they had to score today. Only one shot to 10. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to rate, comment and subscribe if you haven't. Please do check out my other videos. And until next time, take care.